Hi, this is me making a new video today. This is probably gonna be the video. This is gonna be doing another WWE rant again. Because I'm gonna delete that other video because I didn't like how that video came out. Anyhow, in this video, I want to talk about some of the things that I want to see in the WWE and then in both companies and TNA. In WWE, I want to see some changes in '09, like the Royal Rumble is coming up, and coming the Royal Rumble, I want to see someone who didn't get their chance to shine in '08, who really got lost in the shuffle or whatever. I want to see that person come and win the Royal Rumble and then go on to challenge for the World Heavyweight title or the WWE title, whatever. Or it could be somebody like a Edge going on to win the World Rumble and challenge Jeff Hardy to become WWE champion. I mean, that'll be good. The other thing I would want to see is for a WrestleMania program between the two Hardy boys, Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy. I mean, that'll be pretty interesting. I mean, if Jeff Hardy manages to stay clean and stay out of trouble, that'll be fun. But it's just, if Vince goes with it, I mean, he should go with it, because really it'd be something that we all want to see. We want to see Matt and Jeff fight against each other and see how good that match will turn out, because obviously those two brothers are over. So WWE should go with it. Also at WrestleMania, I would love to see a program between Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. That'll be a good matchup. Or you can scratch that and have a John Morrison versus Shawn Michaels, like I've been talking about in previous videos for '09. I mean, that could be one of the matches of the year for 2009, and it'll let John Morrison shine even more if you do a program between Shawn Michaels and John Morrison. Also, I would love to see in '09 Christian Cage possibly coming into the WWE and maybe feuding with Chris Jericho, because those two had a really good feud in 2004. They can finish off from what they started from '04, or you can have Christian on SmackDown and place him into the main event scene where he would fight Jeff Hardy, because those two have history together. They've been in a lot of WrestleMania matches and they've been in plenty of TLC matches. And yeah, that's what I would love to see. Also, I would love to see Shelton Benjamin get his chance to shine. I mean, maybe get his chance to fight for a world title or a WWE title, because that'll be good. I mean, that'll be something that I would want to see, because really Shelton Benjamin hasn't got his chance this year to do that. Also this year in '09, I would love to see MVP possibly go to Raw and get a fresh start, because he badly needs a fresh start and a new change of scenery, because what's happening to him on SmackDown is just kind of sad, and I don't really like what's going on with him on SmackDown, because really he really shouldn't be. His punishment should be over by now, and he should be in the main event scene, like what I've been seeing. Also, the other thing I would love to see is Chris Jericho possibly fighting somebody, a main event wrestler at WrestleMania. I mean, that'll be pretty good, because at this point in time, it looks like Chris Jericho might end up feuding with some mid-carder. We don't want to see that, but I want to see him wrestle somebody who's well known, or somebody who's been in the main event scene already from last year, like a CM Punk or somebody like that, because I don't want to see him get moved down the card if he wrestles at WrestleMania. The other thing I would love to see is Jeff Hardy holding on to the title for a while, because really it's fun seeing him as a new champion, and it's just a nice rub to see. It's just a nice thing to see, because really last year your champions were Edge and John Cena or Randy Orton or Triple H, and it's finally good to see somebody new into the title picture. Now moving on to TNA, the things I would love to see in TNA, I would love to see AJ Styles finally win the title, because AJ Styles really needs the belt, and he should have had the belt at Turning Point. Should have beat Sting for the belt for Turning Point, or beat Joe for the belt. It should have been Joe and AJ at Bound for Glory, and with AJ Styles winning the belt. Also, I love to see. Well, what else would I love to see? I would love to see them TNA make Joe into that badass person, the badass guy that we've all accustomed to knowing in 09, because the Joe that we seen in 08, that's not the Joe we didn't want to see, but TNA rushed him and put him in our throats. That's not what I want to see, and many of you don't want to see that. Also, I would love to see in TNA this main event Mafia storyline end, because really no one cares about it. I mean, it's just so useless right now, and it's pretty much burying the new guys, and it's not making any stars. And TNA needs to just scratch that, because people are starting to lose interest. Even the internet community is starting to lose interest in that, and TNA should just scratch it. The other thing I would love to see is TNA, it's same with WWE, both companies start putting more emphasis in their tag team division in 09, because their tag team division in 09 and 08, both companies, not just TNA, in both companies it's been pure shit, and both of these companies need to start building up their tag team division and add it, or at least put it in. Well, WWE needs to put their tag team in just one brand, and then just have your tag teams like that, and not do two brands. And TNA needs to start building more tag teams and have more tag teams on their roster, because the tag teams they got now, it's just not really good. I mean, and then they're talking about having LAX split, so you gotta have some new tag team blood to fill those spots, and that's what TNA's not doing, but they need to do that in 09. The other thing they need to start doing is building up the X Division. In TNA, they need to start making the X Division title seem more prestigious, and stop making it look like a joke. They need to give the X Division matches more time, and they need to get the wrestlers more time to develop. In the WWE as well, they need to start making their Intercontinental title more credible and their US title more credible, because really in 08 the titles have been looking like meaningless titles, and they've been looking like pure shit. And really they need to get back to where they were, like say 94 or maybe 91 or something like that, where the Intercontinental title or the US title started to matter, or it's like 98 as well, where the US title meant something. Even though Goldberg had it, it still meant a whole deal, but if you look at it now, it doesn't mean shit. Also in TNA, I would just like to see some new guys in the main event scene, and guys who need to get pushed and not get buried in most of their matches, and for TNA to stop pushing all these old guys, because that's just really your company. You talk about wanting to push new guys and this and that. It's not what I've seen in 08 and 09. I just hope that TNA goes with what they said, that they're trying to build new stars. Well, that's what TNA needs to do. Build Jay Lethal, or build other guys like that. Make the Motor City Machine Guns look more credible. That's what TNA needs to start doing, is building their new stars and making new stars. Anyhow, that's just my rant on both companies, TNA and WWE, how they can get better in 09 and things they should do in 09. Anyhow, I hope you like my video. Rate, comment, make a video response. Want to hear what you got to say. And like I said before, if you like my videos and you want to see more, then feel free to subscribe, because I get to the bottom of everything, and I get everything from my point of view, and I explain everything as best I can. Until then, I hope to see you next video. I'm out. Peace.